There is something unsettling about the moment the house finally becomes quiet, because sometimes the silence at night reveals what we spent all day trying not to feel. And maybe that is exactly why you are here tonight, not because you could not sleep yet, but because deep down your soul is tired. Tired of thinking, tired of carrying invisible pressure, tired of acting stronger than you actually feel. Some nights I sit in this same silence too, and I realize how loud the mind can become when the world finally slows down. The fears we ignored all day suddenly start whispering. The future feels heavier, the heart feels restless. But welcome to Evening Grace Prayers. Tonight, before sleep takes you, we are going to lay all of this before God together. And if your heart has been needing a quiet place to breathe again, stay with me until the end. Also, if these nightly prayers help bring peace to your heart, please subscribe to support Evening Grace Prayers so we can continue creating gentle prayers for nights like this. And maybe the most beautiful thing about nights like this is realizing we do not have to carry the weight of this day by ourselves anymore. Father, tonight I come to you the same way I often do, after long days like this, quietly. A little tired, still thinking too much, still carrying things I should have released hours ago, and maybe someone listening tonight feels the same. Lord, thank you for staying close to us, even on the days when our minds wandered far from peace. Thank you for every unseen moment. You protected us today. Thank you for the strength you gave us to keep moving, even when our hearts felt emotionally exhausted. There are so many small mercies we rush past without noticing. A breath, a conversation, a moment of calm in the middle of stress, the simple fact that we made it through today. Sometimes I forget how faithful you have been because my mind becomes too focused on what still hurts. But tonight, I do not want anxiety to speak louder than gratitude. So before sleep comes, I just want to sit here for a moment and remember your goodness. Father, some of us have been carrying invisible pressure for so long that we do not even know how to fully relax anymore. We lie down physically, but emotionally we are still running, still replaying conversations, still trying to solve tomorrow before it even arrives, still carrying responsibilities that quietly drain the soul. And honestly, Lord, that kind of exhaustion is hard to explain to people, but you understand it completely. You see the pressure, nobody applauds, the silent battles, nobody notices, the heaviness hidden behind normal smiles. And because you see all of it, we surrender all of it tonight. We release the fear, we release the tension, we release the guilt from things we wish we handled differently today. We release the pressure to have everything figured out. Your word says that you lead us beside still waters. And tonight, that image feels deeply personal to me. Because some nights, my mind feels like rough waves. Thoughts crashing into each other, memories surfacing out of nowhere, worries growing louder in the dark. But you are still the shepherd who gently leads tired souls into rest. So, Father, slow our thoughts tonight. Let your peace settle into places inside us that have been restless for too long. Teach us how to stop carrying things you never asked us to hold on to. And as this night becomes quieter, help our hearts become quieter too. And while the world outside slowly falls asleep tonight, I pray that your presence becomes the safest thing inside this home, Father. There is something deeply comforting about knowing that while we close our eyes tonight, you never do. While we rest, you remain watchful. While we sleep, you continue guarding what we love. And honestly, Lord, I think that is why prayers like this matter so much to me, because nighttime can feel vulnerable. The room gets darker, the thoughts get louder, and fears we ignored during the day suddenly feel closer than they should. But tonight, I pray your peace fills every corner of this home, not temporary peace, not distraction, not emotional numbness, real peace, the kind that slowly untangles anxious thoughts, the kind that softens the chest when stress has been sitting there all day, the kind that reminds the soul it is finally safe enough to rest. Father, let your presence move gently through every room tonight. Stand beside the beds of those who feel emotionally overwhelmed. Sit with the person whose mind refuses to slow down. Comfort the one carrying silent grief. Strengthen the one who secretly feels mentally exhausted. And Lord, for every person listening tonight who feels alone in their struggles, please let them feel deeply accompanied by you right now. Your word in Psalm 121 says that you watch over us continuously. I hold on to that promise on nights when my own thoughts feel heavy, because there is peace in knowing I do not have to stay alert all night trying to control tomorrow. You are already there. So tonight, Father, watch over every family represented here. Protect marriages that feel strained. Protect children growing up in confusing times. Protect minds attacked by fear and discouragement. Protect hearts tired of carrying emotional pain. Quietly, let this home become covered with peace. And Lord, please protect our minds while we sleep tonight. Do not let anxiety consume the night hours. Do not let fear write false stories inside our heads. Do not let overthinking steal the rest our bodies desperately need. Instead, let your spirit calm the atmosphere. Like Psalm 91 says, let us rest under the shadow of the Almighty. Send your angels around these homes tonight. Stand guard over every doorway. Bring calm over every restless mind. Bring safety over every family member sleeping tonight. And if anyone listening has been secretly afraid about tomorrow, wrap their heart in reassurance tonight. Remind them softly that they are not facing life alone.